For my Sims 4 gameplay videos, I am actually wanting to show you guys some essential, useful tips and tricks that are actually useful for having the Sims 4 island living. Those can be really useful tricks. So you can actually go to the conservationist career to actually improve your chances of actually improving the island's quality of life. The more things you do, like actually going to fish. Oh, and I got a computer, by the way, so my sim could get a head start on that research assignment. So I also wanted to show you some interesting things here. Like, you can actually go and attract frogs. There is a special type of aspiration that you get from getting the island living, being the very specific, mind you, under the location, being the that beach life-ish one. Yeah, the beach life, really useful for actually just living the island life, doing whatever you want to do. So I had my sim get started on the also, here's more of the island. There are fishing spots, beautiful exotic locales, a little cave you can go explore in, which improves the more you go into it to discover more of the island. You can, when you have in the conservation career, you can survey, take photos, get samples from the ocean to be able to actually improve the quality of life for this little island. You can even go fishing in the boats. And also, when you get money, you can buy gear to dive. So they can be really useful things. And when your sim goes to swim, they will actually use up a lot of energy or a lot of their power to swim over to these places. And Sulani is one of the only places in The Sims 4 that actually allows you to be able to fish for like any of the in-game seasons, and not just for 3 of the 4. Like in Zulani, you can fish in all 4 seasons in this specific world here. And there are also a lot of unique things going on with expansion packs and game packs, and each one adds their own unique spin on things to actually add oomph to your gameplay. As you can see, my sim's getting started on the assignment for research, fishing, conservation to improve the quality of life. I said no to the about to people because I'm showing things to people here, and you also have a lot of sims exploring in the overworld. Just doing whatever sims do. You get what I'm saying here? You can find exotic plants and fruits. You can observe the environment around you. Now let me go into some actual gameplay. Yeah, my sim was researching the conservation for a while, and I was changing the holiday stuffs. So then, I actually went to show you where some collectibles can spawn. They spawn over time when you're in the world that you're in. And the plants, at the 5 a.m. sim game time, not really like 10 minute in-game sim time, they will grow into things that you can harvest. But only when the certain season's applicable. And that's like if you had the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack, mind you. So you can also clean up the environment, and that can improve the quality of life for the Sims 4 island living. Really useful stuff. You can gain skills from using certain items and doing certain things. And eventually, yeah, you can fish in the boats too. You can see the fish just swimming over there down in the overworld. And when you catch an invasive fish, it accepts to the environment. So in case if you release a fish that's local to this area that they wouldn't want you to catch. And eventually you can end up getting treasures, especially for fishing, that actually allow you to actually make a lot more money. So especially if you're doing a rags to riches run, as you can see right here, it's really profitable. Yeah, just seeing the little fishies swimming around, just doing whatever fishies do, is one of the nice things about this. So yeah, let's get more of this. When you first start out, your skill will be pretty low. Your sim will swim slower, but since this is an expansion pack, one of the things it adds is as you level up your fitness skill, you'll eventually be able to swim faster and faster, making it take less time for your sim to get to a certain area. So, yeah, doing some of these speed ups this time lapses here, you can see the fishes jump out of the water. Now, as you can see, my sim has gotten like maybe through to the next level and has reached the fishing spot. You can also beachcomb for seashells and trash. Don't know why you would want to comb the beach for trash though, but sometimes you can find like food from that. In the same case from attracting frogs as well, which can be good, but sometimes bad. But you can also get frogs for money too, and also you can dive for things. You can even gain your swim skills from that as well with the dive gear. But you get the like I don't remember if it was the underwater photo thing, but there was a certain gear you get that you can go dive underwater and get some of the photography skill, which was a skill they actually added into the base game as of like maybe a year or two ago, but they added that into the base game as well. So yeah, if you attract frogs, you can get these good frogs, or like food that would then be spoiled, your sim could eat, which is really useful in an early run without cheats. So, yeah, as you can see, apparently since my sim is a child of the islands and a child of the ocean, apparently she was upset about catching that little fish, so that ended up happening. And then the last, one of the last little bits there, yeah, you can also get seen and did nothing.
Oh, Naya!
So my sim still ends up fishing, and time lapses are a thing. I've seen a lot of sims for YouTube where you do time lapse. So at this point, she's also overshot the fishing scale, and she still ends up fishing here. You can still see the fish just walling around, doing whatever they want to do. I just jumped out of the water! And then right when I have her stop fishing, she gets a discus.
Oh boy, yeah!
You can also choose if they like certain things. If you choose no, it doesn't really affect their preferences. But it is something that was also added into the base game. As you can tell, my sim was looking for some treasure, but apparently when I clicked on the spot over there for when the sim was supposed to look in the area that I was having her try to look in, she apparently swims to the other side to look for stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and cleaning up stuff in the ocean or stuff on the beach also helps with improving the quality of life. But I think that will do it for this video, guys.